Welcome to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up for the week of July 10th to July 16th. Water and Sewer Commission Chair Stephen Carteret said on Wednesday that a second public meeting to discuss a draft report assessing upgrading the town's sewer plant versus tying into the Fall River sewer plant will be held at the end of August. Carteret said comments that people made at the first meeting and have submitted in writing since will have been analyzed by the town's engineer by that time, and new comments and questions will be accepted. The first meeting was held in May. At that meeting, the engineering firm of Wright Pierce estimated the capital cost would be $154 million to tie into Fall River sewer plant, while it would cost $75 million to upgrade Somerset's water pollution control facility on Walker Street. The options are being looked at to address requirements that the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency is putting on the town for its sewer plant. A group of citizens is also planning a meeting to address the issue at the Somerset Public Library on July 29th at 6 p.m. The Selectmen last week approved of agreements with the labor unions for the Highway Department, Water Department, and Water Pollution Control Department. The approval of the agreements was contingent on the approval of the unions. The Selectmen decided not to sign the agreements until the unions sign them. The contracts will be for 3 years. Water and Sewer Commission Chair Stephen Carteret said at a meeting of his commission on Wednesday night that he wants to schedule a meeting with the Swansea Sewer Commission to see where that town is with developing sewer infrastructure. The town's having an agreement for Somerset to sell Swansea up to 250,000 gallons per day of sewer service along the Route 6 corridor, but Swansea needs to develop the infrastructure to do that. Carteret said that Somerset needs to get an update on where Swansea is with that project so it can figure out how much of a sewer rate that it will be charging the town. Carteret said the meeting could be held in September or October. In sports, there was a touching moment at the Crosby-Kudo Memorial Golf Tournament on Saturday when Coach Bob Slater presented each family with a state championship ring in memory of Devin Crosby and Christian Kudo, two former Somerset Berkeley Regional High School boys basketball team players who were killed in an automobile accident in 2020, less than a year after graduating. The Blue Raiders won the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association Boys Basketball Division II State Championship this past season for the first time in 71 years. Members of the Kudo family who are on hand for the presentation included parents Tanya and Jeffrey and sister Alexandria. Members of the Crosby family who were on hand included parents Lisa and Bruce and sister Brianna. School Superintendent Jeffrey Schoonover said the company installing the new artificial turf field at Somerset Berkeley Regional High School has been mobilizing and getting the staging ready for the project. Schoonover said the company will remove the existing turf and do site work over the next 3 weeks. He said at that point the company will be ready to install the new turf. Schoonover said he met with Activitas, a firm the regional school district hired that specializes in planning, landscape architecture, civil engineering, and athletic facility design, on Wednesday, and a representative from that company said the project is still targeted for substantial completion on August 15th and final completion on September 1st. With food, music, games, and raffles, the St. John of God Church Feast will be held from July 18th to July 20th. Food and drinks will be sold from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and from noon to 7 p.m. on Sunday. The popular band Back in the Day will be performing on Friday night. The procession will be held on Sunday, beginning at 2 p.m. Thank you for watching Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up. We will see you next week with more news from around Somerset.